What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve. Shot a mail day video last night. Just now getting around to doing the intro and getting it uploaded. Sorry for the delay, guys. Just been super tired and super busy, but I'm still trying to get some videos out there for you. So yeah, on this video, it's going to be a mail day. Going to be some soccer, a little bit of basketball, a couple things for my PC that got me super excited, and as well as a impromptu giveaway that I just decided to do halfway through. It is a bit of a lengthy video, guys, so just be patient and hang with it. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. So sit back, relax, and there's the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Flippin' Steve. And like I said in the intro, I got a mail day today. You know I love the mail days, and I've got a buttload of packages today, guys, about 19 in total. Some of the things are very small items, so I'm not going to take a lot of time talking about them. It's things that I've been picking up here and there and things that you've seen on my other mail days. I'm just picking up more. But I'm also very excited about this mail day because I'm actually adding a couple cards to my PC, which I don't do that much. So yeah, a package I've been waiting for and been excited about. And I'll get to that one later in the video. Like the Oriole man back there, the Oriole King, he's a little excited too because this PC is my PC and his PC, you know, very similar. We kind of like the same things. Before we get into these packages, guys, we are chipping away at the 500 subscriber mark. The challenge is ongoing right now, guys. If we can hit 500 subscribers by July 4th, this Panini Revolution 1920 basketball box will be given away. Yes, at 500 subscribers. If we hit the subscriber mark by July 4th, I'm going to be giving away this Revolution to a random person, a random winner that I draw all the comments in one of my videos. So yeah, guys, little basketball product to send out to someone. I actually ordered this box just for this giveaway. This wasn't something that I had stocked. So yeah, I ordered it in hopes that we would actually get there. So let's get it done. Do whatever you need to do, guys. Make sure you're you know, sharing with your friends and liking and commenting and getting my videos into the algorithm. You know, the more people and the more eyes on the videos, the more chance we have of reaching that 500 subscriber mark. I think we're only about 34 away, and we got like 6 or 7 days left to do it. We have until midnight on July 4th. I really think it's going to happen because I know you guys are awesome, and you guys will make it happen for me. You guys will make it happen for us. So again, I'm at 466. I'm already grateful for that. Let's keep on pushing for more and see what we can do here on the channel. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into my first envelope here. I do cut these, especially to save time, especially when I have so many. So yeah, give me 1 second. All right, sorry guys, I got a little ahead of myself. I forgot to black out the addresses on my mail packages because I was just so ready to get into this. So I went ahead and did that. You know, I don't think I have any crazy, insane subscribers out there or watchers or viewers, but I just do it mainly out of respect for the seller. If my address gets exposed, it's one thing, but, you know. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and open these up. This first one in the white shipping envelope, so I'm expecting it to be something cheap. Although, if you guys did watch my last mail day video, someone sent a $120 Kylian Mbappe card overseas, which took over a month to get here, in a white envelope, and it arrived damaged, so imagine that. And if you wanted an update on that, I pretty much got to eat the loss on it. I did contact the seller, and by their accounts, they did everything correctly. They said they put it in a top loader, and they sent me a tracking number, and that, you know, they did everything correctly. So I guess a top loader in a white envelope, you know, coming overseas in the mail for over a month, I guess in their eyes that was good enough. And they didn't accept returns, and they didn't want to work with me at all on any kind of deal. So I'll pretty much got to take the loss on that Mbappe card, which is a little bit of a bummer. That's kind of the, you know, sometimes it makes things in the hobby sad, but, you know, as long as you have more ups than downs. This is just going to be a lot of Pascal Siakam, and these are stuffed. And these came in a white mail envelope, and they're all stuffed in one top loader. Okay, just a bunch of second-year Prisms. Nothing too exciting. You guys know how I am on Spicy P cards. Just $1 a piece. If I see Spicy P second year Prisms for $1 with like hardly no shipping on them, you know, maybe $1 shipping, I'm going to buy them. You know, to me, it's just a no-brainer buy. If they do something significant in the playoffs, the Raptors, that is, that's an easy sale. You know, $1 a card, even if it's only becomes a $5 card. You also notice for some of my recent mail videos, and like I was talking about Kylian Mbappe, is that I've been investing in soccer. Actually, in my last video that I released was a soccer video. Didn't get quite the views and such as some of my other videos. So I don't think, you know, soccer's still picking up. So, you know, a lot of you guys out there might not have watched my soccer video, and that's understandable. You may not be into soccer. A lot of this mail day actually is going to be soccer. And as we go along, I'll explain why. These are some Phil Fodens. You would have seen these in my soccer video. Just one of the lower priced rookies that I think has a ton of upside. I bought these for like $11 each. They're already, you know, selling for well over that. So I made a good deal on these. And you would know why in the soccer video, why I like this guy. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the mail day video talking about somebody that I already talked about. Especially since I have so many packages. But yeah, Phil Foden, just a good young player in the Premier League. If you have any interest, just ask me in the comments about him or go back and watch the other video and you can hear everything that I had to say about him. And the other thing, guys, is I'm really starting to invest in soccer because you're not going to see a whole lot of basketball in here because basketball right now, there's really just not anything to buy, in my opinion. You know, unless you're buying long term. And that's because all of the people that I think are good playoff buys have already hit their spikes. You guys know how huge I've been on Pascal Siakam, and you guys know that I've recommended Kyle Kuzma and Jaylen Brown in multiple videos, and those guys have already spiked. So I'm pretty much done buying because the deals are kind of gone. And at one point, you just got to say to yourself, there's nobody else left to buy. So you got to start buying other stuff if you want to stay, you know, fresh in the market. This is a 2016 Prism, and I believe it's his first Prism card of a soccer player named Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski, I believe, is how you pronounce it correctly. And his cards aren't super expensive and don't hold a whole lot of value. Maybe they're not collectible. Probably not here in the States. But this guy is a beast. This guy does nothing but score goals like crazy. Not just now. He's a little bit older. He's more of a veteran. He's over 30 years old. But this guy is like one of the best strikers in soccer of the era. And nobody ever talks about him. You hear about Ronaldo and you hear about Messi. And this guy has just owned the Bundesliga and has been awesome. He's from Poland, of course, as you see there. But I think as soccer expands and people get off of the new rookies, which is what everybody's buying right now, and you know, open their mind up to more players other than just Messi and Ronaldo, and you know, these guys just don't get much exposure here in the States. But once that exposure comes, guys like Robert Lewandowski, this guy is just a monster, man. I watched his videos and became an instant fan, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to look up some of his cards, and they were really affordable. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick these up just because I'm become a fan of this guy. Whether I can move this for big profits or not, like, I'm just a fan. This guy, you got to appreciate what this guy has done. And I'm not even huge into soccer. I'm getting more and more into it because it's such a, you know, I've played football and basketball and baseball in high school. You know, I may not have been all world or anything like that, but, you know, I know what it takes to play those sports. And when I see some of these guys do what they do on a soccer field, to me, it's just crazy. It makes me really appreciate the sport. Next up is it's like a Cristiano Ronaldo card, and this is a 2016 Prism also. He does have a 2014 Prism World Cup, which I don't have yet. They're a little pricey, like around $50 for a 2014 Prism of his. And I didn't have any Ronaldo cards yet. He has some good cards to buy out of the newer product because he's in his Juventus kit, which kit is the uniform. But I found this for a good deal. And I'm going to be honest, I was looking at it might not have been this card, it might have been the last one. I was looking at the package of the name that I scratched off of the package, and it looked like actually one of my guys that comments on my YouTube videos. It could be a different guy. I'm going to shout out the name, just the name. Daniel Gutierrez. Daniel Gutierrez, if I'm saying your name right. Did you recently sell either a Robert Lewandowski Prism or a Cristiano Ronaldo Prism? If you did, and you're the guy that's been commenting in my YouTube videos, I'm the one that bought it from you on eBay. I know you don't know my eBay name, so you wouldn't have put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, if you watch this video and you comment, just say, hey, yeah, that was me that you bought that card off of. But yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best to ever play. I had to get one into my soccer card collection, so I picked up this one because it was a really good deal. It was only like $10 or maybe $11, and I've seen these cards selling, higher than that. Let's go, let's go. Let's keep on chopping through these packages. Got up next. Oh, this is another young guy. I think I bought a couple of these just because they were cheap. 2019-2020 Prism rookie cards from the Premier League. Matteo Guendouzi. I didn't really know much about him. This was just a guy that I was like, you know what? Those are really cheap. They're a rookie card in soccer. I'm going to buy them. I think the hair was the determining factor, to be honest with you. I was like, that dude's got killer hair, which means he probably has pretty good skills. So yeah, I picked these two up. If anybody knows much about this guy, I did try to do some research. There's just not a lot out there on him because he's kind of new. If anybody watches Arsenal, the team, and knows much about Matteo Guendouzi, let me know. I know he's a midfielder, but I don't know how much of an attacking midfielder he is, which, unless you're an attacker, you don't tend to get much value in the hobby. But with that kind of hair, how can you pass for such a low price? Oh, this next package is one that come all the way from China. I wasn't expecting it till July 15th. So I've gotten it already. It's June, today is June 27th. The video will be released on the 28th. So yeah, I got this a month, about actually 20 days sooner than expecting. So yeah, I was excited to get this. These are some soccer cards I had been talking about that I received all the way, or that I'd ordered and was coming all the way from China. Came a lot quicker than I thought they were going to, so I'm excited to get them here. One of these guys I talked about in my soccer video. So let's see how I get into this package. The tape on the sides. I'm probably going to have to cut it. Cut it. Oh, it's cellophane wrapped. Look at that writing. Can anybody read that? Zebra Card World. Case Break Live. It's all written in Chinese. I wish I knew it. I do know some foreign languages. I do like to travel abroad, which all my travels have been put on hold. And when I do start traveling again to Europe, I'll be doing videos on looking and hunting for cards. I was supposed to go to London, Paris, Prague, and Rome all this summer. But it all got pushed back due to COVID. So I'll be going back, I guess I'll be going in the spring instead. My next trip will probably be back to Iceland. Whenever international flights open back up, I'll be headed back to Iceland for probably a week. Now, I don't know what kind of cards I'll be able to find in Iceland. Maybe some soccer stuff. And I don't know what I'll be able to find overseas because last time I was in Italy, I wasn't collecting cards. I was back in 2018. I wasn't back into the hobby yet, but we'll see what I can find this time. Anyway, I got some Marcus Rashford and some Timo Werner 2018 World Cup Prisms. Now this is the Timo Werner rookie card, and if you notice in my other videos, I was buying the Topps Chromes, which are the Bundesliga card. And I stated that I think that this one is actually a better investment because it's Germany and it's a Prism and it's the World Cup card. They're both from the same year. Both good cards. I just think this guy's awesome. And he just got called up. I'm going to play for Chelsea in the Premier League next season. So yeah, I talk about him a lot. If there's any of these guys that you see me buy or see me pulling out of these envelopes like Timo Werner, my soccer video talks a lot about why I'm buying these guys, especially Timo here. But I like these cards. I'm excited that they finally came. I was super excited when I saw that the envelope arrived, and I was like, oh, I got to wait for a mail day, because I think it arrived like maybe 2 days ago. And then this guy's Marcus Rashford. I didn't talk as much about him in my soccer video because, wow, they didn't even sleeve them all up. But because so these are all just stuffed in one big top loader. These chromium base cards, you never know if they're going to be scratched or not. Some of them are sticking together. So yeah, overseas shipping has not been really nice to me. I think this might be 6. But I think I got these for a really good deal because these, for some reason, his rookie card is like a year before these, I believe. And these still sell for like higher than his rookie card. I don't know if it's because it's the World Cup or, you know, his first Prism card. You know how that works with Prism. But anyway, some Marcus Rashford guys. If you're a Marcus Rashford fan, hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you think his future is going to look like. I invested in those because I feel like he is a good up-and-coming star. You don't hear about him as much as Mbappe and Sancho, and that's fine because, you know, there has to be some guys in the, you know, headlines. But Rashford is a guy that I think is going to be good. Let's go over here to this big flat envelope here. No padding. Just a big envelope. Looks fancy because it's manila. Oh, and here we go, is a basketball card. This is another Siakam. Again, a Prism Green. I think a $3, guys. I think I paid $3. So I was paying $1 for the base and $3 for this. In my last mail day video, you saw where I had bought a blue, I had bought a silver, I had bought a blue cracked ice. I'm just loading up on these dirt cheap, these second-year Siakam cards. I mean, to me, I just feel like they're no-brainer buys, especially in any color like this one. This card just looks good. All of the Prism colors look good, but get a guy like Siakam who's going to make a, you know, be in the playoffs and possibly go a couple rounds in. Who knows what the Raptors are going to do, but his Prism rookies have just taken off like a rocket ship. So, you know, the second years is what everybody's going to be able to afford. So next up, another big flat manila. This is wrapped up pretty good, it looks like. I'm going to have to get the scissors back out. See, I cut these envelopes to speed up, to save time, and then I open them up and I got to end up cutting into the card anyway, which is a good thing. That means sellers are taking time to package the card up securely. This one's really tight. I don't want to damage the card. All right, so, oh, there we go. This is nice. This is another Robert Lewandowski card that I think I said it right that time. Lewandowski that I picked up. This is his first optic hollow. It was his first optic in a hollow. And like I said, I just think he's a guy that's really overlooked and underpriced just because he's not a household name or a name here in the States that everybody knows. Awesome player. If you guys want to know some stuff about him, YouTube him and watch his videos and watch his goals and look at his stats. Just an absolute soccer monster. I'm going to pop this out real quick. It looks like it, yep, the scratch is just on the top loader, which is awesome. For a second I thought I had a scratch on the top, but I don't. It was just on the top loader, so very nice, very nice. I think I might have bought this card for $3. $4 tops for a great player in their first optic hollow. All day, give it to me. And back to why I'm buying soccer is just because you have to expand markets. Baseball's stagnant. Football I'm loaded up on and I'm waiting for the season. And basketball, I'm just running out of stuff to buy because I bought the players that I wanted already. It's been successful. Siakam, Kuzma, and Jaylen Brown are 3 guys I really went in on. The Kuzma stuff was raw, just big lots that I'm able to flip raw and just make small profits. The Pascal Siakam stuff, I'm just going to do massively well on. So, yeah, I'm going to stop throwing at the basketball dartboard and hoping to hit another, bullseye just because, like you said, not everybody is going to do well in the playoffs. I am, however, I think this might be basketball cards. I am, however, picking up a couple guys who have flopped. Guys that are being dumped. I'm going to be there to scoop them up just in case they have a comeback. But one of the guys, and you saw in one of my mail day videos if you watched, was I had picked up a nice Markel Fultz card. And I just picked up a lot of these optics. I believe they were like $2 a card. Might even been less. Might have been like $1.50 a card. Lots of tape. Anyway, I can't remember if I got 4 or 6. Looks like I got 6. And they wedge one card. I mean, why not just throw a top loader on the card? I don't get it. But anyway, they wedge one in between. And I wouldn't be surprised if the bottom corners get dinged. Because that's when you wedge cards in between cards and you don't, you try to use these 2 cards on the outside to protect the card on the inside. That middle card tends to get corner dings. I've just seen it in the past when I've ordered stuff. So please, if you're shipping to someone, just spend the extra penny or 2 and send them a top loader. It's not, it's not that big of a, I don't know. To me personally, I top loader everything. I don't care if it's a 50-cent card. I don't care if it's lots of 10, I top loader the stuff just because I want to be a good seller. And I don't want people to get damaged stuff. People are obviously buying these days, more so than not, to grade. And nobody wants to get a card in the mail that's just wasn't shipped well and damaged in the mail. It's a shame, if it happens to a good card. And so, yeah, same thing here. 2 and then 1 in the middle. And then, of course, look at the lower corner on this one here. Ding mode. I told you this is what happens when you wedge a card in the middle. Either they were just selling a bad card to begin with this ding on here, or it happened in the mail. I would like to hope it happened in the mail because this was undisclosed. Yeah, because this was undisclosed. That's okay. I spent $1.50 on it, but I would rather think that it got damaged in shipping rather than someone just selling a bad card. But please, people, top loader up your cards. Putting them between 2 top loaders isn't necessarily great protection. And if you guys didn't already know from watching my videos, I have dogs, and they only like to make noise when I'm shooting a video. So, if you hear some clanking around, it's my dogs, my big dogs, being big dummies, doing what dogs do. All right, next up, we have to keep on rolling because I don't want to run too long. And I saved so many packages for this mail day. It just seemed like packages kept coming and coming. And I actually could have did a mail day the other day, but instead I decided to do a bargain investment video. How you can invest and flip cards on a budget. I wanted to get that out there for you guys. That was more important than my mail day, because my mail day is just kind of showing off what I've been buying or showing you guys what I've been buying. I wanted to get out there some informative stuff. So I skipped my mail day and put that video out first. So you haven't seen that, guys, go back and watch that. I'd appreciate that if you go ahead and give that a view and a like. I put that out there for you guys who are investing on a budget, because I understand when it's tough to get cards. Oh, this is a card I like. I picked up this. This is nice. Kevin Debruyne, and this is a silver Prism from 2016, his first Prism. This guy's widely considered to be the best player in soccer right now, or at least in the Premier League. Overall, when it comes to doing everything, defense, scoring, passing, he's just a complete player. One of them Belgian boys. And yeah, I love the looks of the silver Prisms, especially the older ones. These cards aren't that easy to find. I think I may have actually paid $25 for this, which buying soccer cards. Yeah, I did pay $120 for an Mbappe, but some of these guys that you don't see a lot of resales on, I just think this is a guy that when the soccer market expands will be one of the first guys that people go after. So this silver Prism, I like it. He's a great player, and I'm learning about all these players right now, which is super fun to me, learning about something new. Anytime I learn about something new, the sport as a whole, all the different leagues, all the different players, the information is just addicting to me. Let me know who you think some of the top 5 soccer players are if you delve into soccer at all. Not just the young guys. I mean, some of the young guys are the valuable guys right now, but they're not necessarily the best players. They're just their prices are just expensive on the hype, like Zion. Prices are built, hype is built into the card, which makes the cards pricey. But guys like Robert Lewandowski and Kevin Debruyne, what do you think about those veterans that are great players? This looks packaged exactly like that other one was packaged. I bet you I know what this is, and I bought these a couple days apart, and they both probably came from the same seller. It is. It's another 2016 Silver Prism, and this is of Raheem Sterling, who's another great goal scorer in the Premier League. I want to say he plays for Manchester United or Manchester City. I get confused, guys. It's a lot that I'm trying to learn right now. But he does play for the England national team. And he's on one of the better teams in... man, it bothers me that I can't remember. He's on one of the Manchesters in the Premier League. And he's always, one of the top goal scorers. He's probably going to be in the top 10 in goal scoring. A very good player that not a lot of people talk about. And I know he's going to be on the same team as Phil Foden. And the same team, I think, as Kevin De Bruyne. And I can't remember if it's Manchester United or Manchester City. I'll look that up when I finish this video. But you guys can comment down there and roast me on it if you want. Raheem Sterling, though, guys. Silver Prism 2016. Oh, and I think we're coming down to the last 3. And I think they're probably the biggest purchases that I made from a money standpoint. So we got an envelope with an envelope. This came from ComC. They tend to package graded cards like this. So this is going to be a graded card. The envelope within an envelope, which I'm not complaining. Protect my purchase. This is going to be an SGC 10 of João Felix, Topps Chrome rookie card. This is another young and up-and-coming star in the Premier League. I think he's in the Premier League. Guys, there's just so many leagues and so many players. But I know that João Felix, his raw Topps Chromes go for about 40 to 50 bucks. He was injured some this year. He did something to his ankle. But still a huge, big-time player. I believe he's from Portugal. He'll be on the, the World Cup team from Portugal. Super young. I had to get one of these into my collection, just like I did with a Sancho and a some other stuff that I picked up. But I had to get him in there. I think he's going to be one of the top young players in soccer, along with many other people, and that's why his cards are a little pricey right now. Everybody is high on this guy, so it's driving the market. But I went ahead and got myself one. And I find that there's a lot of cards graded by SGC, more so in soccer than I feel like a lot of other sports. Maybe that's just because soccer just recently took off and SGC was the only grading company open. But I don't know. And the SGC soccer cards really tend to sell well in comparison to PSA, and definitely in comparison to BGS. Like soccer in SGC 10s sells for quite a bit more than soccer in BGS 9.5s. And I'll give you an example. I'm about to give you an example because I'm about to open this. I've got to go off the video to open this. All right, so I finally got it out of that priority shipping box, or that eBay box, and I've got myself a big old octopus of bubble wrap here, guys. This is definitely going to be some reusable materials, but you talk about protection. Goodness, this is enough bubble wrap for me to wrap that. It's enough bubble wrap for me to wrap this Revolution box in, guys. So make sure we get those 500 subscribers so I can give that away. I got the bubble wrap for it now, and the bubble wrap card holder. And this is what I ship all my cards in. Very good packaging. I love it. I love it. I love it. And from having one Kylian Mbappe card, and this is going to be the seller. 7 out cards and collectibles. And you know what's crazy about 7 out is that's my nickname on a lot of things, because I work in a casino and I train people to deal dice and things like that, craps dealers. And this is actually wow, 7 out cards. That's weird, because that's even similar to my email and stuff. I mean, if you look at my my Instagram, it's sgray out 7. So yeah. But good packaging. So I would, buy, sell, trade from this guy. That packaging was great. And I also got a good deal. And if you looked at if you saw the packaging on my last Mbappe card in a white envelope from overseas, and I'm done beating that dead horse. But anyway, here's a Prism World Cup from France. And I believe France won the World Cup that year, which makes this probably even more desirable. In a 9.5 BGS. An SGC 10 of this is easily over $300, and I paid $200 for this. So that goes to show you how the SGC 10s are outselling the BGS 9.5s, especially in the soccer market. I believe it's even starting to happen across the board. So yeah, don't sleep on those SGC cards anymore. It doesn't have the 4 9.5 subgrades, which I knew, but I just wanted to get a good Mbappe into my soccer collection. I just felt like I needed one. I tried to get one that would degrade myself. It didn't happen. It got damaged in the mail. So I just went ahead and bought one graded. And then I'll try again raw, maybe, coming up. But anyway, Kylian Mbappe. And last but not least, but before I get into this last package, guys, what I want to do is I want to do a giveaway. Just on a whim. Just boom, out of nowhere. I'm going to do a giveaway. I wasn't planning on doing this. So yeah, if you stuck around to this part in the video, I'm going to do a giveaway. And what I want you to do is I want you to go back and watch my last soccer video and leave a comment. And I'm going to do a free giveaway. So go back, watch my last soccer video, leave a comment, and on my very next video, I'm going to give away these 2 packs of Bowman 2020 baseball jumbo packs. So if you've already watched that video and left a comment, great. If not, go back and do it. I'm going to pull that comment tomorrow. Before I do my next video, I'm actually going to pull that comment before I even film my next video for the people who already have watched it. They get a head start on everybody. Big ups. So thanks, guys. And hopefully you've stuck around this long for the highlight, or at least my highlight of the video. And yeah, we're going to get this out of here. We're going to bring Mr. Oriole Man up because he's going to be excited for this. The Oriole King. And guys, we have in hand, you can read that through the bubble, Topps Project 2020. I can't wait to see these, in hand. I've only seen pictures of these. I want to see how good these cards really look up close. Now, I'm not a big proponent or a big investor in the Topps 2020 stuff, guys. That's me personally, but people do like the Topps 2020. Some people, and it's a very hot topic in the market right now. Some people think the Topps 2020 is a good investment. Some people think it's not. People were trying to flip them early and make easy money. It caused the print runs to go through the roof, which causes prices to plummet. But for me, this is personal collection stuff, guys, and I don't do personal collection stuff often, especially when I have to spend out a little bit of money, which I had to do for these two, because I decided that I was going to start collecting one of my favorite, my favorite baseball player growing up, and one of my childhood heroes, and this is going to show how old I am. But Cal Ripken, guys. Absolutely loved me some Cal Ripken growing up. He was just the star of the Orioles. He was the Iron Man. One of the people that helped save baseball after the strike because of his streak, along with McGuire and Sosa's home run, battle. But Ripken, this is a great looking card. I believe this is the Which one did I pick up? This is the Tyson Beck, I want to say. The Tyson Beck. Yes, this is the Tyson Beck. So I picked up two. I got these in a lot, guys, so I got them for a good deal. I think I paid like $160 for the two of them, so it was about $80 each. Where if I had bought them separately, they go for over $100 each. And I'll show you the other one in a minute. And that's because these were, I started in on the Ripken, buying them from Topps, for the retail price, but there were already 4 Ripkens in, so I have to go back and get 4 Ripkens. The two that I still that I'm going to need. And just look at that. That card looks good. I like it. Sorry if I sound like a dope, but I just like it. There's not many cards. I do a lot of flipping. I don't get attached to a lot of cards. Some cards look nice, like refractors and shiny stuff, but this is just Cal Ripken. I can't explain it, guys. Can't explain it. And look, the sticker up here is a little, but that's okay. This is the Gregory Sif. And this one looks awesome also. I like them both. So let me know, guys, which one do you like better of the Ripkens? Do you like the Tyson Beck or the Gregory Sif? I have 2 more coming that I've ordered from Topps that have been released. So I think he has 6 total out. I have, I think, Don C. and Ben Baller recently. And I still have to go back and get the Jacob Rochester and the Fucci. And the Fucci is pricey. If anybody out there's got a Fucci that they're looking to move, contact me, man, on Instagram or something. But anyway, Oreo Man likes the Ripkens. Let me know which Ripken you like the best. Do you like the Tyson Beck? Do you like the Gregory Sif? And this mail day, guys, is going way too long. So thanks for hanging in there with me. Go check out or go subscribe. Make sure we push the 500 subscribers so I can hand out this revolution. And go back and check out my video, my most recent video. It's not my most recent video. 2 videos ago, guys. I'm losing it. Work is just drilling me. 2 videos ago, go check out my soccer video. Leave a comment, and tomorrow I'm pulling a comment from that, and I'm giving away these 2 packs of Bowman just to do it. So once again, guys, thanks a lot. Can't say enough. All my subscribers, all my supporters, all my viewers, you guys are awesome. And until next time, good luck in your investing, and I'll see you later.